Your highlights video, one of the most important pieces to the puzzle of securing a football trial. And in today's video, we're going to cover everything regarding your highlights video, what you need to do and what you need to avoid to increase your chances of getting a football trial this summer. So we're going to get started with your three main sections of your highlights video, but make sure you stay until the end of the video because I'm going to highlight some huge mistakes that are so common, which could be the difference between you getting a trial or the coach clicking away and going to check out the next player. So let's get started. As I said in the highlights video, there's three main sections, and the first section is your cover picture, the intro. You want it to be 5 seconds long. If they want to take longer, they can pause it and read through your information. Any longer, it just seems boring. So on that cover photo, you want a picture of yourself, then you want your positions, former clubs, height, weight, passport, age, things like this. Why? Well, because you could be the best player in the world and you could be the perfect player for this team or for this coach. If your passport isn't good for that country, there's no point of the coach watching your video. So make sure you have this important information at the start so the coach can actually know if you're a player he can sign. Then after that, the next section is super simple. You want to have 3, 4, 5 of your best clips. I call this section fire clips. These clips really need to make you stand out, and it's during these clips where the coach makes a decision. Will he continue to watch or will he click off and go on to the next player? This is why these first 3, 4, 5 clips need to be so good. They need to be your best clips ever to really drag the coach in so he continues to watch the rest of your video. It's that simple. If you're a striker, you want goals. If you're a centre mid, you want assists, you want tackles. If you're a goalkeeper, you want penalty saves, top world-class saves. If you're a defender, you want last man tackles, you want blocks off the line. Really fire clips that look amazing that will make the coach interested in at least watching the rest of your video. Now the next section are your showcase clips. These clips want to be the clips that showcase you as the player you are. You really want these clips to highlight your strengths as a footballer. So not clips that are too overly basic, which will come to the end of the video. You just want clips, as I said, that highlight your strengths as a player. You really want the coach to understand what you can bring to his team and how you can help the team achieve their goals. That's the message you want to get across to the coach, to the scout, to the agent who is watching your video. Again, showcase clips. You want them to showcase you as the player you are. So if you're a striker, again, you want goals, assists. If you're a winger, you want one-on-ones, you want goals, you want assists, you want crosses. If you're a right back, you want one-on-one attacking, one-on-one defending, good defending, overlapping runs, things like this, things that are strong points of your game and again highlight you as the player you are. You do not want to highlight yourself as a different type of player because then when they get you on trial, they're going to be shocked and they won't sign you. So really try and have clips that are online with your style of play. Now, most importantly, let's cover these mistakes that are so common, but if you can avoid these mistakes, you're going to massively increase the odds of the coach watching your whole video and also getting a positive response from the coach, from the agent, from the scout who's watching your video. Number one is you don't want your highlights video to be too long. If it's 10 minutes long, if it's 20 minutes long, no one's going to watch that. Even if your video is 5 minutes long, they're probably going to watch the first 1 to 2, maybe 3 minutes if your clips are amazing. So really keep that in mind and try and keep your video to a good length. I say anywhere between 2.5 to 5 minutes is pretty perfect. If you have more clips, that's good because if they ask for more clips, you can send them. But you really want to have your best clips in this highlights video of yours, and again, keep it as short as possible. This is a pretty clear one, but you don't want to have bad clips. So bad clips can be you making a mistake, the opponent players look really bad, they look overweight, the overall level looks really low. Any clip that you would call a bad clip, don't even think about including into your highlights video. It really is that simple. So many players, they'll add a clip where they go past a player and they play a pass and the pass is awful, or they lose the ball or something like that, and they still add the clip. You don't want to add that. Any clip that can put a bad thought into the coach or the person watching your video, you do not want to include. You don't want to add clips that are too simple. So a 2-yard pass, a 5-yard pass, a really simple movement, you don't want to include. If you're a half decent player and you're looking to go and play at a half decent level, then you being able to play a 5-yard pass is a given. Every player should be able to do that, so do not include that in your highlights video. Yes, I know you want to have as many clips as possible, but sometimes less is more. So adding, again, overly simple clips is just a bad move and the coach is going to lose interest because it's a boring thing to watch. Incomplete clips. Now, I've kind of covered this already, but a lot of players will add a clip where they've gone past the player and the cross is really bad, or the pass is really bad, or they lose the ball. That's an incomplete clip. You do not want to add that. Add clips that are complete, where you get past the player and then you play a good pass, or you have a good shot on target, or you have a good cross. Players will even add clips where they've tried to play a pass and it hasn't come off. Now, I understand the idea that you're showing the coach that you have a vision and you're able to make the right decisions. But at the end of the day, they are interested on the fact of you being capable of playing that pass, of playing that cross. Having the idea of playing that pass is one thing, but being able to pull it off is another thing. So only include complete clips where you're not making a mistake, which sounds stupid to say, but honestly, so many players add these incomplete clips and it's stupid. Again, I've said this already, but you don't want to add a clip where it makes the level look super low. So if you've got teammates or opponents that are overweight, the pitch is unbelievably bad, the overall level is really bad, just clips where the coach can start thinking, what type of level is this? This must be super low. This is a really bad level. We're not interested in a player playing at that low of a level. So any clip that highlights anything bad, so again, overweight players, unfit players, bad players, anything like that, just try to avoid, because coaches are not only looking at you, they're looking at the whole environment. Training clips. You cannot include training clips. I don't care how good your goal was in training. Highlight video clips can only be from competitive 11 vs 11 full matches. Anything else cannot be included. No 5-a-side, no training, no individual training, no gym work, nothing like that. I've seen people put bench press into the highlights video. No one cares. Match clips. 11 vs 11 match clips. That simple. Music. Don't add music. 99.9% of people watching highlights video watch them on mute anyway. So you put in Drake or motivation music or David Goggins, just don't do it. It makes you look cringy, and again, everyone watches it on mute anyway. So don't waste time trying to find the perfect song. And just think about it. It's not going to make any difference. You think a coach is going to sign you because you played a good song. Doesn't make sense. Replays. Don't add replays. If a coach wants to rewatch the clip, he'll go back and watch it himself. Slow motion clips. Again, no need. It wastes time. And if a coach wants to rewatch a clip, he'll go back and do that. It's that simple. If you can tick off these 3 sections and also avoid these mistakes, coach is going to watch your full video and they're going to invite you for trials. So good luck.